Good morning. Today is Sunday, October 4th, 2020, and I'm Margaret Drugovich, the president of Hartwick College. Well, it's a rather cool and overcast day in Oneonta, but the fall colors continue to be stunning, and I hope you can put a jacket on and get outside. It'll be well worth a walk. The members of the Hartwick community continue to work together to manage the challenges that have come with COVID-19. We have now had a total of 20 positive cases since August 1st, and we have just one case in isolation at this time. This is truly remarkable. I'm so proud of all of the members of our community who are taking personal responsibility for the care of everyone. As we can now see with the spread of the virus within the President's family and the White House staff, daily testing, power, and the ability to influence cannot protect you from the virus. Simply put, and there is no mystery to this, the virus spreads from person to person. We can see that in the cases that have emerged in our student population. For this reason, we continue to enforce our rules. On Saturday, just yesterday, a student was sent home and will now not be allowed to continue study at Hartwick this semester because this student made the very poor choice of inviting 2 off-campus guests into our residence halls. This was a costly, intentional choice to break a very simple rule. Even so, most of our on-campus students have been absolutely stellar. I am so proud of each of you who understands this and are doing your very best to take every needed precaution against the spread so that we can continue learning on our beautiful campus. To each of you, I thank you. It is because so many in our community have played their part to limit the spread of COVID-19, we can now make final plans for study after January 1st. The Strategic Response Team has had a number of discussions about how and when to start the 2021 JTerm and the 2021 Spring Term. I want to thank all of the members of our community who have stepped into this discussion. I really appreciate your input. Your insights have helped us to craft a calendar that I think is going to be responsive to both the educational needs of our students and the complexities that continue to be posed by COVID-19. As is the case this fall, our principal mode of instruction for both JTerm and Spring Term will be campus-based and in-person, with plans for synchronous remote instruction in each course as conditions related to the pandemic may require. So basically, a similar approach to what we have this fall. We are now ready to release this schedule so that you can plan for your courses, for your work, and for any necessary travel. So take note, tomorrow morning I will send an email to our community, to all of our students and employees, about the schedule for JTerm and Spring Term. Please watch for that important announcement. We're looking forward. Now that we have finished our 5th week of class, we know how many students are officially enrolled. We took this final count a week later than usual to allow students a chance to settle their residential plans amid the COVID turmoil. Our official census shows that we have 1,185 full-time students enrolled this semester, just 3 students fewer than we had expected. That is remarkable. Congratulations to our whole community on helping our students to make the choice to join us amid the uncertainties of COVID. The fact that so many new students came to Hartwick this fall, actually a larger number than last year, and that so many students returned to continue their studies here is a testament to both the quality of the education and the connections that members of our community make with our students. About 25% of our students have chosen to study full-time from their homes this fall. To our students who are studying from their home, we miss having you on campus, and we are eager to see you again in January. I noted earlier how proud I am of each of you for doing what has been necessary for us to continue in-person education. I want to add my thanks this morning to students who have also been supporting our local community as it attempts to recover from the negative effects of COVID. Here's one example. Hartwick students volunteered for the final 2 Saturdays of Oneonta Forward. This is an outdoor dining experience planned by the Oneonta Survive Then Thrive Committee. So a big shout out to the students of Alpha Omicron Pi, Alpha Sigma Phi, Gamma Phi Delta, Phi Mu Alpha, and Phi Sigma Phi. I was very proud to see you downtown, lending a hand to make things better. I assure you, people of the city noticed. Your generosity makes a difference. And thinking of the city council is taking up consideration of an ordinance about the requirement to wear masks within the city limits. I support this move as we can see that masks do matter. Stay tuned for their final decision, which may come as early as this week. I have 2 final shout-outs this morning. The first to Biama. Biama is the Hartwick College Director of Diversity, Inclusion, and Belonging. And I give this shout out to Biama for agreeing to chair the Community Advisory Board to the City of Oneonta Police Department. This board has been formed to improve the policies and practices followed by our local police in the wake of national concerns over police behavior influenced by racial bias. I applaud Mayor Hartwick, Police Chief Brenner, and all of our local police for welcoming this community input. Leadership matters, Biama. Thank you for helping our police to serve our entire community. And finally this morning, a special thank you to those employees who continue the vital work of the college from their homes. Please know we have not forgotten you. And we have not forgotten the important work that you are doing to support the college and our students. We continue to depend on your vital contributions, and we are grateful for your efforts. I look forward to that day when we can all be back together on Hartwick's beautiful campus. The song I've chosen for you today is Look for the Good, performed by Jason Mraz. Mr. Mraz has announced that he is donating all of his earnings related to Look for the Good to organizations that work for social equality. A few of the organizations he's chosen include the Grassroots Law Project, the Equal Justice Initiative, and Rise San Diego. In his own words, he wants to, quote, share the wealth, share the profits, and acknowledge that life is only great when it's great for everyone. What a super thought for today. Be safe. Wear your mask. Have a great Sunday.